heard about one very important right of ours, that is right to vote. Have you heard about this right to vote? Because all of the person who have attained the age of 18 in India is given right to cast the vote for the particular political parties. Now the question arises whether this right to vote is a constitutional right, whether this right to vote is the fundamental right, is it simply a statutory right, or it is what? So there's always been a matter of discussion कि right to vote को आप fundamental right consider करोगे या फिर सिंपली एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल राइट कंसिडर करोगे या स्टेट्यूटरी, और जो भी आप स्टेटस इसको दोगे, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन, व्हाट वुड बी द रिजल्ट ऑफ दिस इन केस द वायलेशन ऑफ दिस काइंड ऑफ राइट. नाउ प्लीज रिमेंबर that right to cast vote is not your fundamental right, but yes, it is our constitutional right. I will let you know what is the difference between fundamental right and constitutional right. But earlier we know that Article 326 of the Constitution of India gives you the right to vote, which is provided already in the Constitution. Now, coming to the next point, whether it is a statutory law, no, it is not. It is specifically given in the Constitution, so it is in higher footing than any other legal right which is provided in any statute. So this is the basic difference. One line, one answer I would be given, that right to vote is simply a constitutional right which is less than the fundamental right but more than the statutory legal right. Now coming to the next question, in case the right is violated, do we have the right to have the compensation? Of course yes, because we have Article 226 of the Constitution of India which talks about in case of violation of the fundamental right as well as in case of the violation of any legal right, you will claim compensation. So if my right to vote is deprived from me, I can claim this under Article 226 of the Constitution of India. Although there are various reformative case laws which simply says that as per Article 19(1)(a), which talks about freedom of speech and expression, right to vote is also included within it. So this is what. Now the question arises, who are the people who are given the right to vote in India? First of all the citizens of this country, irrespective of their religion, race, caste and sex, they all are given the right to vote if they have attained the age of 18. Secondly, they are not disqualified by any law. This means that simply the person will be given the right to vote. Second thing is that, now suppose, can you say that NRI is also given the right to vote in India? Earlier to 2011, it was not clear, but after 2011, we have made this provision to the parliamentary, provision that NRI can also give the vote when he physically presented there and can express his opinion. So after 2011, in which constituency his name is enrolled in the passport, he can cast his vote. So this is second important thing. Third important thing is, I would say, suppose if you are having the right to vote but you don't like any of the candidate which is standing in your constituency, should I boycott this election? So there we have a very beautiful right, that is none of the above, which is in brief said nota. So if you don't prefer any of the candidate, you can stick to the nota option, which will give the impression that I have expressed my opinion. And while I express my opinion, it will be taken into consideration. Recently, Supreme Court is hearing a petition by a petitioner who is claiming that nota should be given much more importance. Suppose if any constituency you have not chosen any candidate for the vote, but you have chosen the option that is nota, and the votes of nota are more than the votes which are given to the candidate, then there should be a fictional assumption that nota has won. So there is a concept of fictional candidate is to be introduced. There should be lots of awareness with this option of nota, that the people should come forward and should cast their votes, because actually this is a constitutional right. So this was in brief, I could say, the right to vote is a very inherent, essential, important right of ours. It is given only when we are within the some certain parameters in the concept of adult franchising. Thirdly, that as it is provided already in the constitution, so it is having much more significance than other legal rights. We can take any candidates. We can also prefer nota option. This is all. So we need to wait for what the Supreme Court says in that concept of, fictional candidate. We can stick to that. So this was all for this right to vote in India. Thanks for watching this video.